We are socialized to be afraid of money, and to be afraid to talk about money, and to be afraid to talk about our place within it, because that has stuff to do with status, it has stuff to do with your value as a human being. It's a moral failing to some folks to not have enough money. This brings such fear and shame that people allow themselves to be taken advantage of.
One of the things I often share is that growing up on the reservation, my first savings account was my dad teaching me how to hollow out a book. If I had just stayed in that, that would have limited me.
Pockets Change is for the people who are fed up, who are tired of being given little and being told to make so much with it.
Money is all around us. It's a part of our daily lives, and it's critically lacking in our classrooms. And what started as this small project became this deep inspiration to really change the way that we look at the educational experience.
Having financial security allows you to be the person that you're supposed to be, right? You can't focus on crushing your goals and making sure that you are focusing in school and going to work when you don't have stable housing or you don't know where your next meal is going to come from. So I think that having financial security just removes a lot of barriers, and also just the earlier you start learning about your finances and how to take control of them, the better off you are.
So we do this because talking about money is important as a means to create change for our kids, for our teachers, for our classrooms and our communities, and that when we create these spaces for students and teachers and families to explore all of those things, like transformative things happen.
One knee. Let's see if he makes it in time. Confidence gets up at 9. A haymaker to the eye. I did cry. I was mad at myself because I lied. Doubt's eyes beginning to swell.
Music in of itself is a good mnemonic. When I talk about the rhythm and the rhyme, mnemonics allow the brain to remember stuff.
I think just the format and the way that Pockets Change approaches this, like pedagogically, is a game changer for us. The young people that we're working with, hip hop is something we relate to automatically and sort of just intuitively, culturally. And so like to use that as a medium to teach, such an important skill set is huge for us. So
I can't tell you how many teens have come to us after we've done financial literacy sessions and have said, how come we don't learn this in school? We want to learn this in school.
If we're not knowledgeable about these things, and then when we're faced with it in the real world, we're not going to know how to respond to it.
And without these conversations, we're completely unknowledgeable about these subjects. So when we actually have to know them and we don't, we're basically set up to fail.
How does it transcend the classroom? How does it transcend the school building and become part of our lives? Because that's where it's really making change.
Limiting the amount of stress and shame people have around money. Increasing the amount of us talking about money and our empathy towards each other about money. Pockets Change is here to make it so that we can breathe and remember who we are.
And being able to build our skills to thrive together, and to know that it's okay that as you're building those skills to thrive, that you're also still figuring out how to survive. Because that's just part of our world. That's my big hope.